Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for September the 30th through October 6th, 2013. And so let's tune into this week and just take a moment and take a deep breath and just breathe in that breath all the way into all the cells of your body. And breathing out and just letting go of any and all concerns, anything that has happened in the day up to this point or in the past week, just letting it all go. Just taking some breaths and connecting in very deeply with the energy of this reading. As I've already called each and every one of you and your angels to assemble with me in a circle of wings and love, and to just tune in and tap into the energy of this week and what messages the angels are bringing us for this week. So as I'm getting a sense right now, tuning in, I'm just really seeing like the angels are showing me how much love that surrounds us, and that is like that we're just like cuddled in their warm embrace, just like an infant, and that they look upon our innocence with such great purity and so much fascination for all the potential that is available to us through the essence of our soul's light and being. And this is really profound and incredible, how much we are loved and how much they're just showing me how much we are cared for and that we're loved. And we can just feel their presence really around us and just being a support to us in this week. So it just feels like we're being nurtured and we're being loved and just watched over, and that no matter how we see things in our lives through the perception of our mind, that we have an option. We have an option to tap into our divine source, our innate purity, the truth of who we are and the truth behind all reality, and see beyond the illusion and welcome in the trust and welcome in the connection and the peace that is really at the kernel of all life, all creation itself. We're never far away from this. We are only a focus of attention away. And you've heard me say this before, but this is something that the angels have really been saying to me, and I now understand it more each time it comes up, because where we're focused presently is just, if it's something that we're not enjoying, it's only because we focused our attention on something that is not in alignment with our truth or our desire, or what it is that we're really wanting for ourselves in that moment. And all we have to do is shift our attention. It's just a focus away. Your truth, the peace, the love that we're all searching for. And it's essential at this time as we, they're showing me the sign of money, as we're all really focused on our material needs and how we're going to meet them. And, we keep seeing the lack. But we have to remember that God is abundance. God is wealth. And so all that God has created, not only physically, but thoughts and emotions, things that you can actually look for. You can look for joy and abundance in any given moment, in the midst of any situation, or you can look at anything that has been created and anyone that is surrounding you, and if you look at that which is in front of you, you can perceive the love. It's not very difficult, but we have to tune in a different way. We have to tune in to the channel of love and tune into it, that frequency of peace and joy, and choose through your desire to have an experience that is different from what you are perceiving or believing, and then create a new awareness, create a new experience, create a different kind of trust and belief. And so this is very powerful as we work with this and try to understand how easy it is for us to find something that gives us the joy. This is the key to life. Find in any moment the joy is all around you. The talents, the gifts that allow you to create that joy, and the passion for and the desire for that joy is inside of you. So therefore you gotta find it, because it's already a part of who you are. And so it's not difficult, even though the illusion of life tries to convince us that it's just not possible to ascertain, in a moment where you're surrounded by such strife or such evidence which you see that there's lack, and that you look at the things that you don't have and see those things that you keep looking at that you don't have, but you want. But when you look at it as though you don't have things that you need already with you, but you're looking at those only the things that you don't have, that shifts that perspective and causes you to kind of get into a negative pattern. So let's just take a look at the opening card, the Archangel's Oracle, and see what the message is for the day. Very interesting. And the card is peace. And it says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And it's interesting that we have the Archangel Chamuel, because his name means he who sees God. And so, I get a sense that he's really trying to help us with our perception. It's interesting because the first thing I saw was a divine eye. And so he's trying to help us with our perception and understanding that if you remember what's real, that love is what's real. Love is the substance that behind all of the material. It's the substance behind our physical dimension. It's the substance behind our passions and our joys and our pleasures. It's the stimulus package, if you will. And if we hold that intention, then our lives, our finances can be transformed completely. And so let's take a look and see what the cards for the opening of the week, the message for Monday and Tuesday is for us. And look at this, innocence. And here we have an angel holding a baby, just like the vision I was speaking of before. And you just see all the love, those hearts, and the musical notes. It's like love and sound is like a frequency of vibration, and your purity, and like the love of this angel, your own purity, your own innocence resonates like light itself, and it's transformative. It's so transformative. It can immediately transport or transmute any negative situation that you're in, if we would just implore it with the fullness of who we truly are. And that innocence is your authenticity as a divine soul. It is the blueprint of creation, of oneness, right in your heart. It's right at the core of who you are, of your essence, your being, your light. It's who you are, and it's the divine working through you. And the card says, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So the angels are really asking us to just let go. And I'm getting a sense that there are some things, when I saw the card peace, the word mind came to me. So there are some things that are on your mind and that are just making you a prisoner to the joy that is waiting for you and is already a part of who you are. But again, because your focus of attention is somewhere else, you are not able to access or realize this potential. And so, we often create the block or resistance to answering our prayers because we're holding on to something else in our hearts and our minds that is not our purity, that is not our part of our innocence, our truth. And it is essential that we let go, fully let go of whatever that is. You don't need to feel guilty because, as the card says, you can't change what God has created. And what you have to remember is that God created you. And what you are first and foremost, you are the divine essence that God is. Your soul, your spirit, you don't have the power to change it. None of us do. It is perfect. That we, in this dimension, have somewhat a limited access to the fullness of all that we are, does not mean that we can, and then it also limits our understanding of who we are. And it also causes us to look at our actions and what we've accumulated or what we've achieved or not achieved. And we see all of this outside of the wholeness, the entirety of who we are. And so from this limited perspective, we believe that we are changing. We're changing how we were made and what we're made of. It's not possible. And so the only thing that is convincing you of that is the guilt, all those negative thoughts or feelings that you're holding against yourself or others. And if you let it go, because what you're afraid of letting it go, the reason you're afraid of letting it go, because you're afraid of the light. You're afraid of yourself. There is no one else that's going to judge you. It's you. And the light only loves you. The universe, the source, God, which you are a part of, which you are, in essence, it in truth, fully, at that higher level of yourself, that expanded consciousness of yourself. And so therefore you can't do anything that's going to cause that light to have anything for you but love and compassion. And so would you not accept and embrace that light so that you can manifest the abundance that you've been waiting for? Take a risk. Let it all go. Forgive yourself. Forgive everybody else. Let it go and take a risk on living and knowing your worth and having that worth reflect back to you as abundance, happiness, joy, success, achievements, purpose, health. Let it be. Loving divine relationships with connection and nurturing. Let it be. Let's take a look at the next card and see what the middle of the week is. Okay, so look at that. New partner. And so this card's message says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to the new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So here, there is a feeling that if we just let go, give it all that away, and forgive, and really tap into our authentic self, our innocence, and our purity, that we can begin to open up to all forms of relationship, romance, business, networking, connecting with other people, things that will get the wheels moving in your life in the areas where you have need. Chance meetings, the synchronistic events is what this really starts to mean to me. So it's as if you're going to start to see some things happen in the middle of the week that are going to start to connect for you. If you can, once you allow your heart to sing that song of love. See, your story, our story is a song of love. That's our story, not the illusion that the ego has been telling you and myself and everyone for so long. What we can't do, what's not possible. Might as well just fold it up, be safe. Play it safe, be practical, be logical, all that kind of stuff. We need to take a chance on love. How many of us are really, really ready to believe in love and to give it a chance to work and to show itself, to show its fullness and to show all of its gifts and all the abundance that it could really bring to us? So the beginning of the week, we're going to definitely be, things are going to come up that, and if they come up, it's helping you bring it up to your consciousness to let it go, to step away from that, to become aware of maybe what those blocks or that are causing resistance and not allowing you to receive whatever it is that you're looking for. We're partners with the universe as well. And so this is also about having a partnership, partnering up with the universe to allow the universe to co-create with you the dreams that you've been praying for. But first, by freeing yourself of all that guilt and all the shame. And then the card at the end of the week says, change in direction. It says the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So this is beautiful because it's like a whole stages during the week. As you let go and you open up, connections happen, and then things begin to take a new direction for you. Now, this could happen on so many levels. It could be something that is just, cataclysmic and boom, it's like, or it could be something just as subtle as a feeling of peace or inner knowing or faith or assurance. But whatever it is, it's all going to lead towards the manifestation of your prayers. And so you want to just really, this week, for those of you who are still holding on to things, and we're all holding on to something, because the one thing that we're all being guided to let go of is those things that no longer serve us. And we've heard this theme for quite a long time now. And it's just important because the entire world, the entire universe is going through a huge shift, as well as each individual. And we're being asked to put that old belief behind, to put that old paradigm of fear behind us. Stop believing in the lies that it's been telling us, that it's been manipulating us into believing that we have to suppress or control or manipulate, or there's all kind of stories that it's telling us, that we're not worthy to be alive, that we're not good enough, that we're not healthy, that, we don't have power to choose better or to do better. And this has cost the world and our environment so much because it's like a raging battle going on inside of us. And now we've been asked to really embrace the peace of God that is innate in our souls as we go through this shift. Let's take a look and see what's the underlying message. Okay, and so the card is Law of Attraction. So what we're talking about here is we're setting up a new vibrational pattern or frequency that will create a whole new platform of experience for you. And the card says each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So this is in a time of an investment. And I'm getting that this means on a physical level too. Everything that you're doing, this is the time to invest. If the changes that you're considering, invest in yourself. Invest in that new venture. Invest in that new relationship. Take a chance on love. Take a chance on, doing whatever you need to do for your health. That maybe you've been delaying and thinking I shouldn't do this, or I can't do this, I don't have time. You don't have time to take that vacation. I don't have time to go do this. Do it now. Invest. Get some healing work, or if you need it, or whatever it is that you need. Don't allow your fear to say, I don't have the time, or I don't have the money, or that I can't do it because I don't have the money. Go ahead and do it. And if it's inspired, and if it creates joy inside of you, it's going to attract what like attracts like. So joy will attract more joy. It won't attract failure. It'll attract success. So believe and trust. And let's look at what's underneath the bottom card, which is sensitivity. All right, it's Archangel Chamuel, and it says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. So honor yourself and your feelings. And this is very important as we think about the beginning of the week. And these two cards are the underlying message. So your sensitivity and is very important, because as you make sure that you honor your soul by letting go of things that are not in alignment with it, you then help your sensitivity in terms of your intuition, your receptivity, and your creativity to be balanced in a way where your emotions and your thoughts and your actions actually create abundance and attract abundance. But if we're not paying attention and we're still holding on to those negative things, then the sensitivity becomes like kind of off, and we start to find ourselves emotionally imbalanced, and our creativity will start to lack, and our power and our energies start to wane, and then we are then putting ourselves back, and so we're creating resistance, which means that you're going to start to attract more evidence of resistance. But when we see with absolute clarity through the eyes of God, the eyes of love, and remember and believe and trust that you're safe and you're secure and that love is real. It's real. It's not an illusion. It's the other way around. And so this is promising what is available to us this week if we let go, partner up with the universe. Change will happen. You will attract the changes that you're looking for, and you'll be sensitive enough. Your radar, your divine radar will be tuned into recognizing, seeing the truth and the opportunities that come with them. And so we send you so much love and ask you to join us on Facebook, as every day there are daily card readings there with messages that I write from the angels, which I hope and feel are very inspiring and are helpful. They help me. And so look in the description link at the bottom. If you're looking for an angel reading, there are different types of readings that you can receive at different price levels that'll fit your needs. Please, when you contact me, just, let me know how I can help you. And if you go to my website, theangelschool.com, which you can also find in the link below, you can sign up for the reading and purchase the reading you would like, and then contact me and I will send you a confirmation email so that you can choose before. It's the best way to contact me, and to just go to the website and choose what you'd like, and then we'll set up a time to meet. And so I'm sending you lots of love, and we'll see you again next week. And God bless you as you step into your truth and your innocence and purity again, and release yourselves from any guilt or any shame or any worries that are holding you back. Remember, peace is real, love is real, and may the peace and the love of God be with you always.